dog has fleas. It sure has fleas. Hello there. I want to take a moment and tell you about the Sully Guitars Conspiracy Series. Some of you may have seen some NAMM coverage where I was talking about this. Thanks to Gear Gods for coming out and talking. And well, I did a thing with Reverb, but that wasn't necessarily about the product launch. So let's cover that. What's a conspiracy series? You ask. Well, damn it, I'll tell you. The conspiracy series is a line of production Sully guitars that are made in South Korea by the same factory that does PRS, SE, Schecter, LTD, many, many, many more. We have two models that are the first two that will join the conspiracy series as it is, and eventually we'll expand it out so all of the models in one way or another will be available. One of the things that I've heard on a pretty regular basis over the years is, hey man, I really like your stuff, but I don't necessarily have the, pricing is a little bit out of reach for where I am right now. Totally get it. So that's part of what this is about. The conspiracy series has a lot of the same features that I use in the guitars that I build, such as compound radius, fretboards, stainless steel frets. They've got lumen lay, glow in the dark, side dots, hip shot hardtail, hip shot locking tuners, volume, tone, splits both pickups, three-way selector. Now, a lot of people will say, well, I don't really split the coils too much. I get it. That's cool. It's one of those things where it's just kind of there if you want it. And I will say that the neck pickup splits quite nicely. It's got its own logo. You can see it's got the little Conspiracy Series logo on there. It's kind of nice. And I'm very excited about these. These are really, really, really well built. This has, got a gut cut, got a sculpted heel. Upper fret access is pretty rad, kids. And this is $11.99. If I build you a custom one of these, it's going to start around $2,600. So that's not to say that, that's where things are. Let's go back to the Stardust. So the Stardust, this shape actually was based on a 71. What we did was broke the 71 into quadrants and flipped some stuff around and turned it into kind of like an offset that, I thought that I wanted to make something that would look cool on David Bowie because he had just passed away at that time. I was super bummed, but if you look, you see the cutaways are the same. The body is turned kind of like an offset to go over here, and the lower half of the 71 was kind of just turned around, and some of the proportions were just kind of played with. So this is, get up nice and close. I love that guitar. Thanks, man. So Paul, the great thing is that these are available right now for pre-order. And you can do so at sullyguitars.com. Go to the Conspiracy Series tab, and you'll get a bunch more information. Now, the Stardust, much like the 71 Starling, is 25.5 scale. These have 12 to 16 compound radius fretboards, stainless steel frets. They have little slash inlays there. We've got 3-piece maple neck, no scarf joint. It's got nice, little sculptiness there. So you can kind of get up. See, I'm on the 23rd fret. And there isn't even one there, but it's just that effortless. So same kind of pickups that are in The 71, these particular prototypes have the pickups that I use on my customs, but we will have the World Music World Music Instruments go ahead and make the pickups to my specs, so they won't just be OEM pickups that are easily, well, I mean, they'll certainly be easily swapped out, but they'll be good. Oh, Paul, as much as I want. This is a 2018. Okay, cool. These are good. I was a little leery about doing this whole thing for a few reasons. Because, some of it is like, well, I don't know if I want to turn my designs over to someone. And it's just like, oh, dude, get over yourself. And, that particular manufacturer, they do 7,000 guitars a month. They can certainly, handle what I'm all about without a problem. And when these guitars showed up, I was so impressed by what little I had to do to them. Quite frankly, all I did to these guitars was clean them up a little bit, and because they got a little dusty in shipping, and swap the pickups out. And the reason that I did that was because the prototypes had loaner emergency pickups, so they weren't intended to remain in the guitars. The fretwork is fantastic. The paintwork is really it's what it should be. And the hardware is quality, and overall it's pretty good. Even Nico likes them, right, Nico? And they all came out pretty acoustically resonant, which is pretty nice. And the other thing that I really like about Stardusts is that you can make them look like a 1960s kitchen, or they can be deadly or whatever. They can be all stealthy and whatnot, and I think they wear both hats very well. So how much do these things cost? Well, I'm glad you didn't ask, or you did ask. You were wondering that. $11.99, $10.99. You can pre-order yours at sullyguitars.com, and you have a couple options. You can pre-order and pay in full, and if you do that, you get free US shipping and a really killer gig bag. I saw some great samples at NAMM, and that's going to be the way that we'll go for the production. And or you can do half down and half when it's ready to ship to you. So pre-orders will be open through the month of February, and we'll submit the order and get in the build queue and get these things cranked out and off to you. One little guy, I still have this one from NAMM. This is a custom. It's a custom Raven. Notice it's got a forearm bevel, and it's also got, there we go, you can see it. I think you can see it there. We've got a little contour, little sculptiness up here. This is Swamp Ash set neck guitar. Swamp Ash, it's got red filler, maple neck, compound radius fretboard, stainless steel frets. This also has slashes. It's got a satin finish, but it's got the sweet chrome logo on top. Hip shot locking tuners, Tone Pros wraparound bridge, volume, toggle with a cool Scully switch tip. Split those coils. You know you wanna. This may wind up going to a dealer, but might do some post-NAMM dealing on it, so get in touch with me at sullyguitars.com. Anyway, hope you had a good day. Hope you had a good night. Hope you're having a good day now. Hope you're having a good life. And order yours. Special Conspiracy Series guitar at sullyguitars.com. See you later.